Hello, hello, hello. Ow. Alright. I started building slightly on this world a little bit. I'm just trying to finish it off. I don't know how long the stream's gonna be, honestly, but I have a couple ideas that I want to add to it, but not sure exactly what, but I'll show off the build so far. I'm building it on like a giant cliff side. It's like pretty cool. Um, from nighttime, it even looks even better. If I like go down like here, and then I turn it to nighttime. See it from the top, and honestly, I'm kind of impressed because with my building, I'm not the best at building, but it's cool to see something I actually tried to put effort into come to life. It's like I had an idea, I went with it, I tried a couple different things, then built this, and it was a lot of there was a decent amount of trial and error, but it wasn't like too bad. It's still not too good compared to everything else, but for my standards, this is the first ever build that I actually did like blending with textures and stuff like that, like using tough blocks as well as mossy stone bricks and the regular tough block. Then just blending them in using regular stone brick, just blending them together. It's the first ever build I did with that, and I think it honestly turned out pretty well. It wasn't too bad, but I'm probably gonna change the sign eventually. But just for the time being, you just come in here. It's gonna add a few other things, but nice spiral staircase that I probably could polish up a little bit, but for right now, it's good. Um, Little upper deck area where you cross the bridge into which I considered, I guess, the main part of the house because there's 4 floors. There's this one that could be like a bedroom if you wanted it to be, or this one right here if you wanted another bedroom. And then this is the armory, which I just recently kind of designed a little bit. I have it like all set up where like in here is like crossbow, arrows, bows, specialty, chains going down from the ceiling, almost like abandoned kind of 'cause it has like bones, cobwebs, and skulls and all that. But decided to make every single armor a different color with like a different template. Really, let me and also kind of made it like sword, mace, sword, mace, whatever. But that's kind of where I'm at right now with this, and then also have like windows on each thing. But from that, that's kind of where it's at the moment. I don't know about the roof. I was working on the roof, and it's kind of like, that's not what's supposed to be. I have to fix that later. But um, the way the roof is, I was meant it to be more pointy. I want it to be a little taller, but it kind of didn't work the way I wanted it to work. But it's whatever. I mean, they're both almost the same style, kind of, because like this is more of like a square rectangle, which was unintentional. It meant to be more of a square like this, but out building on the side of a mountain like this, it kind of messed with like the shape and the peripherals and whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, but it kind of turned way more into a square than a circle, but it's whatever. Um, what I'm thinking about doing now is building a giant wall, maybe slightly around it, but I don't know. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think either I'm gonna build a wall around it, or I might add a second tower, which probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Maybe eventually. I was gonna touch up the bridge a little bit, but then I thought maybe I'll just leave it because I don't feel like dealing with it. Um, I also always could just add a second building. I could just add like another building over here that goes over here, so it's like two different buildings on top of this mountain. I don't know. There's so much stuff I want to do with like so little thing. I gotta figure out what do I want to make it out of. Do I want to make it out of the same material as the buildings, or do I just want to make it like pretty much stone brick and like just a lighter overall texture? Do I want? I also probably want mossy cobble. Kind of just do that, and nah, I'll test some stuff. Like, I kind of want to make it like a little farther. For now, I think I'm gonna chop down all these trees. I'll replant eventually. 'Cause I wanted to infest this area, not infest this area, but add more trees to make it more foresty. But never really got around to it because I've only been working on this world for like 2 days, so it's very little what it's actually about. But I'll start maybe thinking probably like yeah. Now, do I want to make it as well? Do I want to make it three, kind of like where it has like a pathway in between on top, kind of like you know how like two guard towers maybe, which wouldn't be a bad idea actually. I'll do that. I'll start out with one. I'll do like I'm thinking it's gonna be like this. I'm thinking something like that, and then having another one over there. Trees are always annoying. That looks a little too big. I'm gonna shrink this to 2. Cause I don't really need it that big, honestly. I just need it like it doesn't need to be the biggest thing in the world because if you see it, you know what it's gonna be. So it shouldn't really matter. All these leaves are like so annoying. Okay, so what we'll probably do is that that was so bad. We'll start with that. Make it go up from there. Create like a good base to it. Let me grab that and pull that. Thinking the classic, basic pedestal looking base, which is fine. It's basic, so I'm not going to sweat it over it. But now I would probably need to spread them more out now if you think about it, because once I build this one out, it's only going to have that little bit of room. Unless what I do is I completely block this out, and then I kind of make like a pathway in between, so like it connects below it, and we just have like a bridge that goes over the top. This is just temporary solution. I'll fix the. I don't really care what block it is at the moment, but for example, now if I was to bring this all the way around like that, and then fill it in. Why does that look uneven? Probably because oh, that makes a lot of sense. There we go. Yeah. So this kind of like I probably should let me I'm thinking pathway wise what I could do is um I was thinking maybe using kind of like tough and gravel maybe. I could use tough and gravel. That wouldn't be too bad. Because they're both like a rougher texture, so it would kind of work for like a kind of for like a I'll probably make it mainly out of gravel. What I'll do is I'll just make it mainly gravel and like throughout it. Kind of like almost looks like a pathways. I mean, it's kind of like it's not. I don't know if I like that or not. It doesn't scream like pathway. It's a thought, but I mean, what if I was just to put just a dirt path? I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's put a dirt path along it. And then then I'll have like a, with the archway, I'll have like fences coming down, so it's like so it's kind of like a fence gate. That's fine. Um, if I was to put something like, and then if I was to, I don't know what I'm trying to do. What about, I have an idea. What would this look like if I was to do like that? So it kind of makes it like a, where I'll have to, if I was to, does it do it like that? It does. Okay, cool. I'll do that. It's pretty much just upside down stairs all the way around. And also, that keeps it as a full block. It keeps it as a full block. So we'll be good. That kind of brings also texture when it comes to the pathway. It would be almost like we have gutters. But also when you have it right here, it goes the full block, so it kind of works. Um, then after that, you just start building up the tower. That's pretty much. Well, I would kind of want to bring it in one maybe. The towers are going to be. Yeah, the towers are just going to be um, solid. You don't nearly need to go up them. Or I mean, once you get the chance, once you're inside, we could have a like a ladder here if you wanted to. But I'm not really. And then if you wanted to have like a right here would be where the gate started to do the archway over. Kind of just like a just kind of an idea. Um, they would just connect in the middle, or if I was to do like that, do one over, and then it'd just be two on the other side as well. So it would be like even archway. And then with that being said, yeah, I can put fence gates down on all of these. So it would work out. But now I need to build this up and outwards. So if I was to do like that. Kind of like, and then do I want to do like almost the same? No, I'm not gonna do the same design, but well, I kind of want to make that. I'll make it a little higher. If I make it any higher, it's gonna be just as tall as my actual building. Maybe if I hold up, let me put it down one. Go from there. kind of like that, and then what sucks about that is the fact that we won't be able to put fence gates now. So I'm not too worried about the height. It's all right. I'll put it up another one. I'll put it up like that. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know why I'm worrying about that now, but and then we'll have. I'll go up one more because it's gonna be very congested in this area if I don't kind of go. Do I want to go like something like that? And then you have it like I don't. What am I even trying to do? Like what? Do it like that. And I'll also have. And it's kind of a start to it. And then I also want to have it so kind of like that. So I want to have it so you can walk through it as well once you get once we actually get it going. I'm sorry, what? That's so weird. HasLabs are so janky to work with. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I like that actually. That doesn't. If I was to like put detail in it, like honestly, I like the mossy stone bricks more. It's a lot more subtle, I think, at least. I'll put like crack there and put some crack there. Kind of like, and put like another mossy there or something. And it starts when it once you put it like, I mean, once you kind of put the detail in, it kind of makes it a little better, but not really. I'll have to figure something else out because maybe just make the tower bigger. Let's make it bigger. I mean, that could be it. But at that point, it's gonna be the size of this tower. So let me. I could just do classic tower thing where they trying to think. It's not even big enough to even do the classic tower thing where you just like do all corners and then there we go, done. No, but I don't. I'm trying to see if I was to do like do that and then it kind of looks like it does surprisingly for being simple. That looks better than the other, but I don't want it to be simple. I kind of want it to be. If I was to go like that. That looks better. Actually, I kind of like that. Well, let me. What would it look like without the one? Let me just do like these three right here. I was to do that. That okay. That might be the play. That might be the play. But I might change up some of the stairs to. Are they just mossy stone brick stairs? So I might do like that one there, like that. This one like that, and then maybe do like this one that or something like that. Then adding that little bit of kind of mossy thing makes it look a lot better. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do that. That will be what the tower kind of looks like. Let me do this one. Okay, cool. Now let me finish texturing everything because I didn't really get a chance to. Yeah, let me do that there. Let's go. Okay. And then let's add a couple more little things here. Okay. I mean that doesn't look bad actually. That does actually look pretty good. I'm not gonna. I kind of like that little design. Um, so now I just need to replicate that again on the other side, and then have the connecting archway. That's gonna also kind of like with the bridge. That's gonna be if I was to put like have this across, and then have like and then just for example. Then have it, I don't have it connect like there, and have it come back down. Be kind of like a, it's a, that's kind of a rough draft of what it would look like. But it doesn't look that bad. If once it's connected to the other side, that actually might look fine. Let me replicate everything I did on the other side if I can if I can even remember. I probably should have built them both up as I was going, but you know, we learn. Would have saved me a lot of brain power, but okay. Okay, it's exactly the same. It's pretty much the easy part is just building this main tower. So two more, two. Yeah, there we go. And then see how simple it is, but it works. And then I just somehow, that's the same, yeah. That's like perfect. That's like almost perfect. Um, the only thing, that's like the archway there. But do I want to have it like that? Kind of like almost like an X. But then what I'll do, yeah, fill it in like that. It's nighttime already. Yeah, that's fine. Um, I mean, what I could do is make this so it's not as, yeah, yeah. Why is it like every tree in the world like in my way? What the hell was that? Okay, that I don't mind that, but now I also need to kind of like, I guess, kind of like a railing almost. It doesn't look bad, but so it's kind of like a, honestly, that kind of works. I like that. I do. Not having trees here actually like, brings it, makes it a lot better. But now, if you were to like come from like over here, you see it. You can't really see it. Like, I mean, you know it's there, but you don't recognize it's a tower. Kind of. It just looks like a blob of mess because you have that in the background with that. It doesn't blend in or it doesn't scream castle because it's just more like a witch's tower or a wizard tower or whatever. That's what it kind of is, which is fine. Maybe once we get the walls around there and stuff like that, it would be a lot better. Let's I'm gonna detail the second tower real quick, and then I gotta create walls around the area. Like that. Need more chisel. Put chisel there. Chisel there. This looks very bland. I'll put another chisel there, honestly. That kind of looks good. It's almost the, I think I'd almost like the same design. Go there. Now I'll do cobble. Because as they were going around, this kind of fills itself in because it's like, it's so short or it's so small that when you're doing another side, it kind of starts completing the opposite side already. Like so, it's like double sided. So put another one there. That kind of, that's fine. Do that there. That there. There's a little more to it. It's a lot more out there. Um, oh, wait, no, no, no. Do that there. That's fine. Yeah. Then the structure does. I don't need. I don't think really need think the this part right here really needs any like I mean, it does need detail, but I don't think it needs a lot. Like kind of how the towers are, because it's supposed to be strong. So it kind of can stay more. It's a lot of gray. That's what it really is. A lot of gray. But it's fine. I'm not like. It's not like I'm building for a competition or something or whatever. I'm not like, okay, that's good. Um, actually, I'll do that right there. Okay, so that's the two towers done. That genuinely, I'm even more impressed with that. That's cool. Um, the only thing now is I need to figure out. I probably should place more before I start with the actual walls. More path blocks. Maybe. Yeah, have like this. Yeah, that I probably want to have it come out more, so it looks like it's a very long pathway coming from like a very long ways away. Kind of like how you would like approach a kingdom. It's like a long pathway, long treacherous. Excuse me, dog. Excuse me. Come on, move. Come on. Thank you. Okay. That's actually sick. No, I actually like that. That's awesome. Okay. So now I have to. I'm thinking it's very close to the tower, but it's fine. I'm thinking kind of like that goes around. It will come around the tower. Now, what I could do is have it so it when it goes around, it connects into this tower, stops at this tower, and continues around like that. So it's kind of like just barely, and so it's just a little compound, kind of. And then it won't be tall enough to tower. So when you're seeing it from afar away, you're gonna just see the thing. Then I'll also have to bust out those windows because those windows aren't gonna be useful. You're just gonna see wall. Let me do. I also want to cut down all these trees real quick. Let me do that. Then I'll do a rough outline of what the outline of the wall will be. So eventually I'll need to do this anyway. So it's just work to do now. So as I'm outlining, all the trees will decay, so I don't have to do much more work. But now, how far out do I want to make the? That's also what I got to think about. Do I want to like? I also do like to like there. Have it so it goes like. That'll be a big turn for a wall. I could put it at like a diagonal, slight diagonal there. Um, and do like a slight diagonal there. Almost like yeah, I could just do like a octagon or whatever. Go like have that go out diagonal. A lot of thinking. This is like a lot of stuff to think about. I can kind of make this however I want. But I also want it to look cool. I've never really been good with like medieval castle or medieval style, but I'm honestly impressed. I'm letting my creativity flow because I'm unrestricted. I feel like I can do whatever I want. That's exactly. So now somehow I'll have to let me kind of like I'm going to knock this out actually, which sucks. but kind of like with that. I'll go like that, like 4 out. But I also want to keep the 2 wide thing. Yeah, it's too wide. Yeah. Yeah, so if I was to do, yeah, just bring that up and around. I'd also need to break that right there, just that in specific. Those can stay, but what I can do. Um, I'll just have the stone brick walls. Like, I'll do that afterwards. So, because they're alright for right now. But I'll have to do. What the hell? Okay. Kind of like, building at diagonal is always the worst as well. Because it really throws off the dimensions. That's kind of like my biggest weakness is dimensional builds. I've never been too good at it. But I can already tell this is going to turn out great. This looks a little wide. I don't know. Let me just fill this in real quick just so I can get an echo. No, it's good. I think it's fine. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's actually like perfect. So now if I want to bring it out to like, yeah, like right around here, I'll have to fill in this when it comes time. But cool. I also kind of want to, what I want to do, just so there's no mobs that spawn inside of the walls, I'll just put a bunch of torches down. Because I'm going to make the walls hollow, even though they were kind of, the pillars were solid, but then what I'm thinking either what I'll do is I'll finish one wall, detail it, do another wall, detail it, do another wall, detail it. Kind of like do it in sections so I don't have to go around to every single wall at one time and detail it. I'll just be able to do it as I go. Because now, because if I put the wall goes all the way around like that, it's going to pretty much go right like into here. It's going to be like almost like that. So that means what I could do, if it's like that's literally the same height, I'll just open up this and so you can just walk through it. So that will be how you get onto the actual wall itself. This kind of like worked out perfect. I don't know. I don't exactly how I got this to work, but that's gonna be perfect. I just got lucky, I guess. So let me go a couple more. Thinking maybe two more, yeah. And so when this comes, so this way, like that, that would be that would be a perfect two wide there, going that way to match up with that. Okay, cool. So what I'll do, finish these off, detail them, and then do the straight. This was kind of like the hard part, figuring out how to start the wall. And I also think me coming into this thinking that this wall is going to be horrific, but honestly, this is turning out way better than what I expected it to be. For my building skill, I'm fine with it. Let me. Cool. Now let me detail. Figure out kind of like, wait, let me figure out kind of like where I want to. Put like another wall. Put that there. All right, you should leave. That looks good. That whole thing just looks fine. Mighty fine. Maybe more cobble. That kind of, it's missing. I like how I put all. Let me put that there. The cobble there. Yeah, that's cool. Put cobble there. What are your thoughts so far, Dallas? Do you think I'm gonna? What the goal is? This going around, and then it's gonna go around and connect into the tower, because like this is literally the perfect height for the tower, and then you just go around. I think it turned out great. Damn, it's 8:40 already. Holy shoot! I've so I don't know how long I'm gonna. I'll probably stream till like 10. I'll go for another hour of building. Go from there. Cause I have work tomorrow. I can't really be staying up this late. Go there. There. Keep up with the. Can't believe it's daytime or nighttime already. Jesus Christ. Dang, the sun goes from. That's so quick. I thought days was supposed to last like 20 minutes or something like that. And another one there. This needs something. Just add more chisel, more moss. Definitely want. This doesn't have any. I mean, it has cobble right there, but kind of want. That's fine. Hello, sheep, Mr. Sheeps. Yeah, and ooh, lag. Go like that, and that's kind of that wall is kind of complete. Right now, I'm building a wall around um this kind of tower wizard type thing that I built. The way that I built it wasn't the way this is ending up wasn't what I was initially expecting it to be. This is the perfect height to go down around and connect into this building at this top layer here and connect around. So this is where you would access the walk around castle wall where it's like this worked out better than what I was expecting. Right now I'm just currently detailing it, making it look pretty. Yeah. I'm gonna add a little more pizzazz to the walkway later on, but at the moment it's just structuring and trying to get this wall down. Also constantly having beef with spruce trees because they keep getting in the way. Let me. I want to fill up this cave with dirt, at least semi. Let me light it up as well. Jesus, I think it goes deep. Oh my gosh, there's so much. That's as far as I'll go, because none of them will get up here once it's light out, or once it's light in here, so we're good. Um, let me. Yeah. How's your day going so far, though? I'll just wall it off. I don't really need to fill it in, but at least the whole thing. But I'm just gonna fill in this front bit here. Hopefully no more mobs will spawn down there, but you never know. Mobs tend to spawn at any given moment. Alright, cool. Now, let's get. I don't have a server. Um, a while ago I had like a realm, but I never really made a server. This is just kind of like a thing. I did invite a couple friends on here earlier, but this is more just kind of like a solo thing, unless they wanted to come in and join. Because like a couple of my friends, or one of my friends, they kind of did like they found a pillager outpost over here, and they set up like a beacon and all that. So there's like a beacon, and then what he was trying to do was he was setting up the beacon so you could see it from the tower, and then there would also be like these like he built these like ruins kind of that would lead you to the pillager outpost. So it's almost like on the other side of the valley, there's a rival, kind of like a rival tower called Wizard Wars or something. I don't know, but it's kind of like the beacon that shows the light where it's at. But the fact that you can't see it from the tower was kind of like what made the project kind of end with that. Um, I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't mind personally, but at the same time, it's more of just something that's not really meant for people, honestly, or anyone else. I kind of want to keep it because I don't want anyone. I could add anybody to here, but I don't exactly know you to the point where you could mess up everything. I'm not saying you're all going to, but I've worked hard on this, and I don't really want to trust anybody with this world. I get it's something I could just build again, but I mean it in no disrespectful way. I'm just kind of playing solo. I should have hang lanterns in there. Because the lanterns seem to give off a lot more light. So is here where I'll go there, like that, and then where this needs to go. I appreciate it. You have a good rest of your night. I do apologize again. It's 2 blocks. Okay. And then I'll have it come down to like right here, or like right here, and that's when it will turn and go into the tower. Yeah. I also probably should kind of create basing for the wall as well. That's something I probably should definitely do. I've never spent this much time on Minecraft. It feels good though. I feel motivated to actually play this game. Like, I actually feel like I usually get bored of playing Minecraft after like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. But it's actually the fact that I'm sitting here and actually building something. I think it's awesome. Let me start. Start with this and then oop, and get into detailing the second wall. The fun part. It's not that. I mean, it's pretty simple and cool. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I totally forgot to detail the second half of the wall over here. So I guess we have more detailing to do than what I expected. Totally forgot about the second half of the walls. I'm too worried about getting the outsides done. So I'll do the inside bits now, or first, and then I'll do the outside. Now I kind of got to figure out, what am I going to build after the wall? Do I want to build that second house? Or do I want to... Like, what do I want to do? The heck was that? Hey! I'm sorry y'all had to see that. I had to save the baby fox. Oh, you poor thing. What do they eat? Fish? Is it raw fish? What do foxes eat? Do they eat apples? I don't know. What do foxes in Minecraft eat? I don't remember. Give me a second. What do you... Okay, so they eat berries. I would have never have guessed that.